Hi there and welcome to my channel. My name is Ken and I am the One-Handed Gamer. Today we are traveling to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my new content. I hope you enjoy the game. Alright, let's get this party started, huh?
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
A good return up past the 30. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former fourth-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And I think if you're handing out hardware through 2 weeks of the season, he might be your MVP. Already 7 touchdown passes in just 2 games. As we do know, though, in real life, they don't hand you out anything this early. A lot of games left to get through between now and the playoffs.
Let's get
Ball
this
up
party
to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Alright.
Now the first carry for
That was good. I'll take it.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down.
That's the thing about playing.
I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did. We need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. And that's 3rd down.
Nice thing about playing the whole game is I can choose my defensive plays.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. This one to Jarwin over the
I don't think he got it.
And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short. He'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give him that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
This is good. All right. Good job, boys.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away.
Yeah, that is the one thing I do like about
He only punted twice in the
playing
win
the whole
last
game.
week as he gets this away.
As opposed to offense. As opposed to just the offense.
Get it to check out. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
Alright. First play on offense. Let's see what we can do.
Throwing on 1st down. Gregory. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The numbers for McLaurin a week ago. He was inching up towards 200 yards receiving, couple of touchdowns, and I think you said it best at the end of the game. It was a pleasure to watch his performance, wasn't it?
Absolutely, because you and I both know none of those numbers came by accident. They were a result of him being in perfect sync with his quarterback.
Let's try that.
Boy, it was beautiful to watch.
All right.
On 1st and 10, Gregory. A short pass is Everett. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Pass, that is
well, this defense for the Cowboys much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few laps
look at this.
they're looking to correct.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24
You ain't kidding.
at the first. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Back to throw. Gregory firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Here we go.
On the draw, it's Gibson.
That did not go anywhere.
And he will lose lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Yeah, that's nice.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play.
Do a slant.
He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball.
Try running it in.
And he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
On 2nd and 11 now. Gregory. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up golden opportunity. Strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door. And the way that they did it, and look where they are on the field, right? This is naturally...
Oh, wow. I was not expecting that.
His first touchdown of the new season.
Wow.
Washington has taken a first-quarter lead.
One that was supposed to catch it didn't catch it, and then they got...
Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive. Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start. Well, yeah, the other side. Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us to rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
All right, I'm happy about that. This is good.
Extra point by Blankenship, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And the result, a touchdown for Washington.
All right.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the...
Fumbled. Oh, wow.
And it's Washington that's...
Oh, my goodness.
And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
A
costly mistake there in the return game, and that is not how you want to answer an opening touchdown. Yeah, and your defense is asking you a lot of questions right now because you're already down 7-0. You turn the ball over, they've got to go right back out there to try and keep it from getting to 14-0.
All right. Run.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up 2nd and 7.
I don't care.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Awesome. There we go.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again.
Oh, look at this. They can't get him down.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So
far, it's H-back,
like what we're seeing from the offensive line, they seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off. On 3rd down.
Oh, jeez. They didn't. That's good. We're going to go for this one in the 4th, in the 2nd quarter.
And it brings up 4th.
I'm not going for a forward. I'll do a slant. That's my intention.
Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That was slant. Works for me.
And Ron Rivera, he's going to keep the offense on the field. They're going for it. Operating from the gun. Gregory.
Got in. Oh, they didn't give me. They didn't give it to me. That's funny.
A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision first of all to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it.
Makes the right read there. Gets the ball to his receiver.
There it is, touchdown.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
First and goal.
Because they gave me a short field.
Forget establishing anything. Just put it in the end zone with the.
You give any team a short field, they're going to score.
The definition of catching the defense off guard there. They weren't expecting that.
And that totally goes against type, doesn't it? When you think first and goal from the 1, you're thinking running play.
I mean, seriously.
Extra point by
you give a team a short field, they're going to score.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
They gave me a short field.
5 plays there on that drive. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown.
Let's see what we got. Let's see if they can actually not fumble the ball this time.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10.
We'll do 4 quarters. See if we can stop him here. Yeah, I do get into my games.
They'll start the drive with Elliott, and the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Yes, you can say I get immersed in it.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. From the 38, Prescott.
Ooh, I thought that was going to be caught. That would have been a 1st down if it was caught, too.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this 1st half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Let's try cover 1 hole.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Prescott. Incomplete.
Wow.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Hey, at least they didn't fumble the ball, though, this time.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. So here is Washington now to take over. They were able to defeat Houston last week. They lead things here as well as they try to make it 2 victories in a row.
Let's try a mesh spot. I have no idea what that is, but we're going to try that one. We shall see.
On 1st down, Gregory.
At the 1st down.
It's complete.
I'm happy about that.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11
try
to
stick
kick
on
off
this
the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Looking to throw. Gregory. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
All right, let's try a run.
10 yards there. Good for a Washington.
We'll do a run on this
down.
one. I would love to get about 100 yards rushing at least, you know.
Now Gibson.
Oh, that was not
A running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line.
Yeah, that did not work, did it?
Officially no gain.
Not the way I envisioned it anyway. All right.
From the gun, Gregory.
There we go.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Double post.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd.
They may stop me. I
after
don't
the
know.
incompletion. Operating from the gun. Gregory.
There we go.
Finding room inside of 40. And he's have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. A third down gain of 19.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game,
see if we can't run this.
alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
All right. We'll try and mesh spot.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to throw. Gregory. Throwing right, and that's complete.
That's terrible.
Not much there.
That was terrible.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was
that was
bad. Picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion.
I
really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
I did not understand that play at all.
Even though it was complete.
Usually a play action, you'll do it a little further down the field.
Down at the 27.
3rd and 3. We got to pass this one. There we go. Double slants. We're going to try that.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
There it is.
He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
Well, we use our pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Let's try this. Let's try and run again.
Confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it. There you go.
On 1st down, it's Gibson.
He gained a little bit there.
This one down to about the
Only 3? I thought he gained more than that.
It'll be 2nd down.
All right, that's all right.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Oh, jeez. We got it.
For McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league. But this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
Let's see what we can do here.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield.
Mid-blitz.
You know, thinking you're going to get all these points
back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also have to go ahead and force everything even. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh,
all right, cover 9 show 2.
There, and it's 2nd down. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
All right, we'll do spinner. Never done it before, but we'll try this one.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Oh, shit, that was not a good one. Oh, we can't even get him down.
Takes this down almost all the way to 30. The Cowboys second timeout now.
It's all right.
As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the
kind of expecting them
so
to
the big play changes
move the ball a little
complexion
bit
of
and
things.
probably
Here's
score.
1st and 10 just outside the 30.
That's okay.
To throw is Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12
Let's
yards
try
that time and a
mid-blitz.
first down. From the red zone now, Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Cooper was the intended target, but it'll be second down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play.
Cover one,
Made
Rob,
the contact
press.
just as he's trying to haul it in.
It's like 1.7
So now 2nd and 10 after the
yards they get
incompletion on
per,
first down.
per play.
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him
All
before
right,
the
zero
ball
blitz
arrived.
has actually
I
got
gotta
0
tell you,
yards to it,
you
so
can
let's try this
often
one.
mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
Oh, jeez.
Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
Oh, wow.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on third
Let's try
down.
under
Sets
smoke.
up a first and
They
goal.
score, they score.
Very
That's
important
fine.
third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought.
And that is caught. Touchdown,
That's okay.
Cowboys.
I'd rather them score and not make it like a really blowout.
Here in the final seconds of the first half. The way this
I'm
one
totally
was
fine
going,
with
you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played.
Okay.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a lip pass there. Call it the 26.
We're just going to need it.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report.
They've only had 32 yards.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So Washington in a good spot. They get the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Fielded just outside goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
All right.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And a trio of touchdown passes so far. They've got the lead as well. All is good in their football world at this point.
And it's so much fun for our colleagues, right? Think about our producer, our director, everyone putting together these shots. Wouldn't you love to be in the truck right now and hear him calling for it? Give me that one, give me that one, give me that one. And we just saw 3 beautiful touchdown passes.
Now he's looking for 4. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Second half starts with a run by Gibson. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
We'll run it again.
Yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Oh, I don't like him.
7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball
Not with that
control
number,
football.
anyway.
Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now this throw cut left side. And he's brought down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Oh, Nelly, look at this. He's wide open, too.
And this one almost intercepted.
That one.
Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
I thought he was going to come down with that.
Gregory.
I literally did.
He comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
We're going to do a slant.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Gregory. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working.
That was like 10 yards. I'll take it.
And brought down, but before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more on that one, and another first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best.
Got him. All right.
McLaurin, his second touchdown of the night. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone.
All right.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and
I'll see what they can do.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
They're literally going to score a touchdown to keep pace. We'll see what they do.
Washington kick team
back
out there now as they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And that last drive,
-.2.
drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would.
He will go down. Chase Young able to record his 5th sack of the season. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Yeah. Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
Mike blitz. Oh.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Gracious,
it's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned, what if they play man coverage against you? He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
Beat it, that's basically what he said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with
cover
one
6,
guy,
it's a
they think that's a
-2.3,
personal affront. If they feel like they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
I like that.
To throw again on second down. Prescott, he's got a man complete.
Right.
It's Amari Cooper. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Oh, I see. We'll do buzz match, or whatever it's called. It was A.
And again, it's Prescott.
Oh, wow. That's almost like the touchdown pass that was tipped by my guy and then caught by my guy.
It'll go with a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide
Cover
body
6.
of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first
Cover
down.
3 match.
When you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. 1 quarter remains.
Right.
Sunday night, you are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, let's see what we got. I have no idea which one to do.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's terrible.
To the air again, Prescott.
Oh, we just
He's
sacked.
going to be taken down, back around the 35-yard line. Chase Young in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great run so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Wait a minute. I didn't understand that. I thought it was 4th down.
Grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap
I thought it was
the ball and
4th
then
down.
trying to get your hands into the proper position.
That was 3rd and 13. I guess it was 3rd and 13. I don't know. It still doesn't make sense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Prescott. Throwing over the middle.
It was 4th down. They were going for it.
He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott. 3rd down.
They didn't get it.
At this point in the game,
I
you
don't
got to
know.
continue to try anything
I
they
didn't
can.
understand
They're still
that
working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Did not understand that at all.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
All right. Now, oh, here's a good one. Cover 1 robber.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
We're going to decline this one. We get the ball.
They decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
You are funny.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on first
Yeah,
and
that's too
10.
funny. That's okay, though.
And they'll run here with Gibson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now a quick slant is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've done it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Looking to throw. Gregory. A little short pass is Everett. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
That was terrible. That was terrible.
Back to throw again. That
gained it back there.
McLaurin.
All right.
Washington on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
And that one drops down, incomplete.
Oh, wow. I thought we had that
one. Force the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I thought we had that.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Gregory. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
That's right.
Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
That is crazy. All right, let's try a face smash.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions.
I
Have
know.
them looking at 3rd and 10.
I know.
They'll stick with the passing game.
Got
as
it.
He looks to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and
That
he's
worked.
got him. Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one.
All right.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
They gave it to us, so that's good. All right, there we go.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away.
All right.
Fields
We're on the tail end of this game here, so that's good.
Now a crease here as he's past the... And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
All right. Man 3G.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A first down throw for Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Well, so much for bluffing the defensive line into thinking that they were going to be able to get to the quarterback. Instead, they sniffed out the screen pass and made a really nice play for lost yardage.
Well, they held me to, I think, about 250 yards passing. That's all I got. As opposed to the last game, almost 400 yards. So,
behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Prescott from the gun. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down.
Cover 3 matches.
This game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Oh, that one.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion.
All right, we're going to do cover 6.
Just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
He'll go underneath here to Elliott, and he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
Sure did. Isn't that funny? All right. Cover 3 match. Here we go. They're moving the ball.
On first down. Looking for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. CeeDee Lamb, his intended target. And that'll bring up second
Thief
down.
press. It's a cover 1 thief press.
They'll throw again. Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Oh, wow.
Open man Lamb. It's complete.
Wow.
And a little bit of a consolation
Last
prize there.
last play of the game, too. That's fun.
Win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some
That's
fantasy
fun.
players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't
all right.
affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone
that
for the
was
final
funny.
play.
Could
All
it
right.
affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. But still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled
He
and
only
the
had
clock
2
is
rushing
run out,
yards.
do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
All right.
So for Washington, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will head home next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.
All right.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
All right. Well, 35-14 was the final. We won. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I will see you all in the next video.